Well, well, well. Who says that you can't break news at almost midnight? And who said you can't have two players making $30 million on your team at the same position? We got some breaking news, man. Now, does it have to do with the Detroit Lions? Not on the surface, it might not. But what we do on this channel is we look below the surface. We about to iceberg this thing right here. We got some news, man. Coming out of the city of Cincinnati. I remember that show from back in the day about the radio host. Cincinnati breaking. Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase and T. Higgins exclusively tell me that they've agreed to contract extensions with the team. Jamar gets 4 years, $161 million with $112 guaranteed, making him the highest non-paid QB in NFL history. How you feeling now, Miles? Didn't last too long, did it? Young punk. Jamar gets, we already did that one. T gets 4 years, $115 million with the first 2 years guaranteed, making him the highest paid wide receiver number 2 in NFL history. The Bengals went from cheap to steep, just dropping money. Then he enhances that tweet. Jamar Chase is now under contract for the next 5 years at $182 million. T. Higgins' deal can be worth $30 million per year with incentives. He is a top-paid wide receiver in the NFL. Now, what does this have to do with the Detroit Lions? Well, a couple things, and we gonna talk about them both. Thing number one is they done paid a bunch of money to both T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Shout out to Jamar Chase. No insurance policies needed this year. So they did that after tagging T. Higgins, and they also now have locked up Jamar Chase finally. Now, what does this mean for number 3 on the call sheet? Trey Hendrickson, which I saw on Albert Breer report, something like that the Cincinnati Bengals could be interested. This one actually did come from Breer's mouth in a second-round pick, with the Lions having a late first. What does this mean for Trey? Trey has requested a trade. The Cincinnati Bengals have allowed him to seek a trade. And your Detroit Lions are in desperate need of a pass rusher. And the Cincinnati Bengals have decided that their priorities lie in their wide receivers, even though their defense is atrocious. So what does that mean for Trey Hendrickson? That means that we need to get the hashtag started, Trey on the way. That's right. You can go and look at my Twitter account, and I will bring it up for you. My Twitter account, we're going to start a hashtag. Hashtag Trey on the way. Let's take a look at this real quick. Coming from your boy's Twitter account, hashtag Trey on the way. I want to get this trending. Trey on the way. Trey on the way. Trey on the way. Now, but Derek, we can't have. Who has two $30 million pass rushers on their team? I don't care. I do not care. You get what you pay for. Imagine, let me paint the picture for you real quick. Let's say that the Cincinnati Bengals will consider a second-round pick, but because we're picking 60, we got to sweeten up the pot a little bit. I would throw Hendon Hooker in any pot. Go ahead, cook him up. But let's say that we got to sweeten the pot with a late second and another pick. Maybe we get Trey out cold, outright, or maybe we get something in return as well. We get Trey, figure out what we going to do with his contract this year, sign him for 2 more seasons. We don't extend Hutch until a minimum of next year, coming off that injury, and we win a Super Bowl. Trey Hendrickson, but check this out. Let's say we get to keep number 28, or we keep 60 or 28. We not going to lose both of those. And with one of those picks, we take the best pass rusher available. So now your defensive line, in a matter of a trade, and yes, we're going to have to pay Trey. And from what I'm hearing it's about $35 million. But if you get Marcus Davenport's, you pay for Marcus Davenport's. You understand what I'm saying? Do you follow what I'm saying? Now, you can get a first-round defender for dirt cheap. Lock him up for 5 years. You get a second-round defender even cheaper. Lock him up for 4 years. Or you can trade for Trey Hendrickson, instantly bolster your defensive line, pay the man, and still get a rookie on a rookie contract. As Trey, his contract will be up, and then you can bank on the rookie. The Bengals did it. Why can't we? And, but the Bengals been to a Super Bowl. We haven't. So until the Lions have been to a Super Bowl, I don't want to hear it. Because we swear just Brad out there cooking. He cooking it up. Chef Brad RD, man. He flipping and dipping and jabbing and juking and all of that stuff. And we have never been to a Super Bowl, but yet we talk like we have. Help me understand. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? How does it make sense that we talking dynasty and we ain't even won? We ain't even been. But we got the nerve, the audacity to talk dynasty, and we ain't been. Hashtag Trey on the way. Get it trending. If I'm Brad Holmes, I'm saying to myself, now I understand that this edge rusher class is deep. Okay, fine. That means that either one at pick 28 or pick 60, we going to get a pass rusher. Another one. We going to DJ Khaled a pass rusher. Another one. If you know, you know. Make it happen. Make it happen. Because obviously Trey is not on their radar. He was last. He was last. Maybe they still got the money to pay him. Maybe they don't. Maybe they want to pay him. Maybe they don't. But who has two $30 million anythings at their positions on their team? Well, now the Cincinnati Bengals do. And like I said, Lions fans already know, man, we already talking, man. Who does that? That's why they've been to a Super Bowl 4 years ago. What you talking about? We almost made it. They actually did. So until we actually give this stuff a shot, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, man. Break on news. Trey Hendrickson is available. And we're going to get that thing started. Trey on the way. It's Brad Holmes' job to worry about paying people. It's your job to watch the team. Win or lose, we here. Let me know what you think, man. Like I said, I'm on one. I'm on it, and I'm not getting off it until he addresses it. Go look at our free agency. It's laughable. Let me show you what grade I gave free agency. Somebody, let me see what we're talking about. Right here. This came from the Detroit Times. What letter grade would you give the Detroit Lions free agency move so far? So put it in the comment section. Right now, what at the 7:45-minute mark of this video, what would you give the free agency for the Detroit Lions? You want to know what I gave it? A D minus, 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 minus. That's what I gave it. Anytime Marcus Davenport, wait, we ain't done yet. Because we going to add another minus when Emmanuel Mosley get re-signed. I'm just saying. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You could also be talking about a pass rush by committee, or perhaps maybe how Aiden might not be on the team next year, some garbage like that. I don't know. It's hearsay. I heard from somebody else that somebody else said something really dumb. Unconfirmed. I don't know. And I'm not going to watch to find out. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. Hashtag Trey on the way. Get it trending. And as always, go Lions.